Hey, what's going on, everybody? Want to do a quick video for you guys, probably like a 5-minute video on the 426. I've done a couple videos on the 426 starting back in the summer. I did a whole video on how I just didn't think it was going to happen at all. There's a lot of rumors going around about a 426 coming out for the 2019 SRT, particularly the Charger. A lot of other YouTubers did plenty of videos as well, like Driveway Demons, etc. I've released a video on that over the summer. I just didn't think it was going to happen. And I recently released another video kind of going over how I thought Dodge kind of gave the shaft to the Charger versus the Challenger, being the Challenger has all these cool trim levels you can get, you know, wide body, Demon, red eye, etc. And as I was getting ready to release that video, Dodge released the first teaser video for the 426. So I went into that a little bit in that video. And for today's video, we're kind of going to go over the part 2 teaser clip that came out yesterday, guys. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. So the videos you could see has the elephant in the background with all this like cloud or mist or whatever it is behind, like it appears to be like an old school muscle car Charger, I would say, maybe a Challenger. So what does that mean? Obviously, guys, we got a 426 coming. If you don't know, a quick Google search would show that back in the day when the 426 Hemi first came out, they called it the Elephant. So this is the Elephant motor. With that being said, here's what's interesting, guys. So I feel very confident that we have a 426 coming. They're going to make it official on the 30th of October. I believe at SEMA at 4:26 p.m. So, haha. Here's what's tricky, though. The very first teaser clip, it says visit cratehemi.com, which makes me believe that this might just be a crate motor. Which makes sense in one way and doesn't make sense in another way. So let's talk about it for a second, okay? You know, they're going to introduce a crate motor, which means they're going to put the R&D into a new modern-day 426, which goes along with the other website, what that website offers. You could buy the 5.7, the 6.4, or the supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi to put into your classic Hemi, classic Mopar, whatever project car you may have. It comes with like harness, comes with everything you would need to make it happen. So now this is interesting because now I'm like, well, if they're going to put the R&D into the motor, why not throw in a production car? But the flip side of that is it's 2019, guys, and we already know the 2019 models are out. I mean, I already did it in my other video. Like, the dealerships have 2019 Chargers for sale. So they potentially could still introduce a 2019 model. I mean, it's very possible. But 2020 is the last year regardless. So, I mean, even if they got it out at the end of the year, they did a 2-year run, I mean, they got a whole new body coming out for 2021 models. So it's interesting. Now, that shouldn't stop them per se because, right, guys, Ford did that. If you actually follow what Ford did, in 2011, Ford introduced the very now popular Coyote 5-liter motor. And in 2015, when they introduced the new chassis, the S550, they actually carried that motor right over, and now they've just been improving that motor ever since. The newest motor is now direct injection, high compression, like 11-to-1 compression, dual overhead. It's just, I think it's a completely forged motor too. It's a pretty crazy car. So they could do that. I mean, they actually could take the 426, put it into the last 2 years of this particular chassis, and then carry it over to the next chassis. On the flip side, though, I would think now they have to be thinking about, you know, where they want to go. I mean, we had this nice muscle car era, right, guys? I mean, you know, Chevy, Dodge, Ford has just been killing it in the markets, and Dodge has just been killing it in sales. So, but, you know, eventually gas prices are going to go up. Regulations has been increasingly getting more and more strict. I might do a whole other video on that. Things like, I can't think of the name of the, I'll list it below, whatever the heck I'm thinking the top of my head, but they're doing some regulations where they want to tighten fuel economy, etc. They want to get it to a point where by, like, you know, whatever, 2030, they want vehicles getting X amount of gas mileage. So 426s aren't going to cut that. Also, fun fact, across the world, they're actually banning gasoline engines. I think in France, certain popular cities are going to be banning gasoline engines or diesel engines first and then gasoline engines next. So it's only going to be electric cars. So it's an interesting time to be alive. So Dodge has to be thinking that, like, what are they going to do to survive in this upcoming market, whatever this market might be. So I don't know. I'm still, to circle back to the point of the video here, guys, I don't know what to do with this 426. Is it only going to be a crate motor, or is it going to be a crate motor and then offered into the next either late model 19 or I would assume at this point 2020 model. I don't know. I'm still 50-50 about it, guys. Originally, I didn't think it was going to happen at all because it's so late in the game, but obviously I'm wrong to an extent. So, which, by the way, I want to make it clear because I know a lot of comments. I feel like people, it's the internet and I get it, but it's not that I don't want a 426. I would love a 426 offered into any modern day Mopar. I just didn't think it was going to happen. That's all. It's not that I didn't want it. So I wanted to clarify that. But tell me what you guys think below. Do you think this 426 is going to be put into production car? We already know it's coming out. We already know it's going to be at minimum a crate motor. Obviously, cratehemi.com for the direction to go in the first teaser video. But tell me what you think below. Is it going to happen? Is it going to be the 2020 model? Do you even think it's going to carry it over to the next generation? It's a possibility, right? I don't know. I don't know. But comment below. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. It means a lot. Hit that notification bell. I'm going to see you guys next video. Alright, take it easy. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.